What is up, YouTube? This is Sparta, and today is Wednesday, and that means it is time for another Would You Rather Wednesday, where I take your guys' Would You Rather questions from my previous video and answer them here this week. So be sure to drop a great Would You Rather question down in the comment section below so that I can answer your question next week. So without further ado, let's hop right into these questions. And my first question comes from Malachi Weaver, and they ask, would you rather keep exos or dump them? Now, Advanced Warfare really did change Call of Duty, and it almost doesn't even feel like a Call of Duty game, but I would probably dump the exos just because I'm not used to the exos, and I feel like the exos really don't give you that classic Call of Duty feel. Jacob Lloyd asks, would you rather forget who you were or who everyone else was? And I would probably rather forget who I am, because if I remember who everyone else is, they would probably remember who I am, and that would probably help me out quite a bit in figuring out who I am. And I hope you guys would be able to help me figure out who I am as well. Our next question comes from Brock19, and he asks, would you rather be smart and unathletic or athletic and stupid? And I would rather be smart and unathletic as opposed to athletic and stupid, just because if you're smart, you can go a lot more places in your life. You can be at the top after school, obviously, because if you are athletic, you'll be king for about a couple years in high school, and then after that, you can't really do all that much with your life, so I would definitely rather be smart. Our next question comes from Giovanni Sanchez, and they ask, would you rather join OPTIC Gaming or FAZE? And I have to go with the green wall on this one. I would rather join OPTIC just for the name of being OPTIC, and don't get me wrong, FAZE is a great squad and a great clan, but I still have to go with OPTIC Gaming just because of the prestigious OPTIC name. Our next question comes from Aaron Conover, and they ask, would you rather play Halo or Call of Duty overall? Now, I've actually never played Halo, as I've always been on PlayStation, but I'm assuming Halo is pretty much like Destiny, and I would rather play Call of Duty over Halo just because I know Call of Duty, and Call of Duty is kind of one of my biggest passions right now. This next question comes from my buddy Dark Raven SOG, and he asks, would you rather die saving 10,000 strangers from death knowing no one would ever know it was you, or live knowing everyone would know you decided not to save 10,000 people's lives? And I would have to say that I would save 10,000 strangers from death with no one knowing that I ever did it, just because I know where I'm going when I die, so saving 10,000 people would quite definitely be worth it. This next one comes from Peyton Williams, and they ask, would you rather catch a super villain or save a superhero's life? And I would rather catch a super villain, because I feel like a superhero could probably save his own life if he is a quality superhero, and saving a supervillain would save much more people, so I would have to go with saving a supervillain. This next question comes from Asphalt Gaming X, and they ask, would you rather eat poop that tastes like chocolate or eat chocolate that tastes like poop? And I would rather eat the chocolate that tastes like poop, because I know that I'm not actually eating poop. This next one comes from Gibby D Gaming, and they ask, would you rather have free gas for the rest of your life or free food for the rest of your life? And with gas prices the way they are right now, I would probably rather go with free gas for the rest of my life, because gas prices are probably going to continue to rise, and that's going to be an issue, so I'm going to have to go with the free gas. This next question comes from the Mr. Trollface, and they ask, would you rather have 1 million friends on Facebook or 1 million followers on Twitter? And I would rather have 1 million followers on Twitter, just because I don't think I've used Facebook for at least a year now, maybe even longer than that. And Twitter is more up and coming, and obviously there's more users on Twitter, so I would definitely rather have Twitter, just because I can interact with more people more frequently because I'm used to it. Laser Hippo 123 asks, would you rather live 300 years with a normal life or live 100 years with a unlimited money supply? And I'm going to have to go with living 100 years with an unlimited money supply, so then I could literally do whatever I wanted and buy whatever I wanted, and that would just be amazing. And for our last question, Pro Gaming asks, would you rather own a Ferrari or a Lamborghini? And I still have to go with Lamborghini. I love the Aventador, so I would love to own a Lamborghini Aventador. But that is all for my questions today. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, do make sure to stab that like button and hit subscribe to join my Spartan army today for the latest and greatest in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare content. And make sure to drop a would you rather question down below for me to answer next week. And as always, this is Sparta, and I'm out.